Hello dear colleagues and friends, welcome to BST YouTube channel. It is Dennis, Head of International Sales Department. In this video I would like to tell you how we supply drilling rigs URB mounted on Ural and Kamaz trucks from Russia to Africa in current conditions. Behind my back you can see URB 2A2 mounted on Kamaz truck in full configuration, including the mud pump and air compressor. This drilling machine was purchased by our client in Cote d'Ivoire in 2021. BST company produced the unit and was ready to dispatch it. However, we did not manage to finish supply of this drilling rig due to the events that happened in February 2022. As a result, we had to hit the pause button on this project. What is the current situation with supply of drilling rigs from Russia to Africa? Generally, if we take most of our drilling rigs mounted on trailers, crawlers, portable drilling rigs, delivery of such units to African continent is possible. We have developed a new logistics route with the help of our partner in Armenia. Currently, most of our African supplies consist of two stages. Number one, we supply the rigs from Russia to Armenia, and number two, the rigs are reloaded to 20 or 40 feet container in Armenia and then dispatched from the port of Georgia to Africa. But what about URB models which are mounted on trucks? Until recently, the task to deliver URB drilling rigs mounted on Kamaz or Ural was impossible. The reason is that these brands of trucks fall under sanctions, and their international transportation involves the risks of detention. However, with the help of our trustful forwarder, which is located in Armenia, we have managed to develop a supply method that can be implemented on practice and which will allow to deliver the drilling rigs mounted on Ural and Kamaz trucks safe and sound. So what about supply of this specific machine to Cote d'Ivoire? How are we going to implement it? As standard, the delivery will consist of two stages. Stage number one will include delivery of the rig from our factory in Russia to Armenia. The truck will be driven by a driver who will fly from Armenia to Russia. It means that the rig will move on its own during the first step. During step number two, the rig will undergo all necessary procedures in Armenia, after which it will be loaded on the vessel in the port of Cote, Georgia, and will be delivered by sea to the port of Abidjan in Cote d'Ivoire. The scope of supply selected by the customer includes the following components: 64 drilling pipes to drill to the maximum depth of 300 meters, 3 blade bits and roller cone bits for mud drilling with the mud pump, diameters 150, 215 and 300 millimeters. Also the down-the-hole hammer and the crown bit, diameter 150 millimeters, for air drilling with air compressor. As compulsory components, BST always supplies spare part kit for the drilling rig. All of the tools and components will be loaded on the board of the Kamaz truck, and the drilling rig will be delivered as a complete unit together with all tools. In conclusion, I would like to say that BST company has experience of supplying drilling rigs from Russia to Africa of more than 7 years now. We confirm that our logistics chain from Russia to Africa is smoothly aligned, and you may entrust delivery of any drilling rig from our product range on a turnkey basis. The best proof of this is that during the year 2024 we have dispatched 5 containers with total amount of 26 drilling rigs to such countries as Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Cameroon, Tanzania and Nigeria. Today we have reached a big milestone. We recovered supply of URB drilling rigs mounted on Ural and Kamaz trucks to Africa. If you have big and challenging projects to implement, be sure that BST will be able to not only produce the rigs, but also deliver to any major port in Africa. In order to contact us, send a message to my WhatsApp number +79 22 239 0155. And remember, BST company helps you get money from underground.
Germany is at war!